Hello, Brave Awakened Ones. This is Veronica of Higher Realm Holistics, Lady V. Thank you, supporters, subscribers, and Patreons. Please share these videos with those who you think it might resonate with. If you're interested in any of my services, books, merch, t-shirts, webinars, sessions, and higher realm magic information and meditations, please visit higherrealmholistics.com. Hello, Brave Awakened Ones. QV here. What's up? We got this. We have the victory. Today is the 18th. I always have to check. Today is the 18th of March, 2020. I'm on the East Coast of America, and I want to make this video to discuss the Jupiter-Pluto conjunct in Capricorn and the equinox, whether it's fall equinox for you or spring equinox for us up here in the northern hemisphere, and how very special this moment is, and a special prayer meditation that I want to do to usher in this energy. Okay, but before I do that, I need to make a public service announcement. Okay, it's like we do good and then a week or two goes by and then it gets crazy again. Do not call my business number unless I tell you to. Okay? I am a licensed medical professional. I had a physical office I was practicing out of. Okay, the current office I have now is not licensed yet. I was told by my oversoul to hold off on that, even though it is ready, except for the computers and the phones, it is ready. But it's not for the same usage that I did in the past when I was doing Reiki and energy healing and holistic health there. Okay, that was my old office. All right, haven't had that office in over 6 months. This new office is for something completely different, okay? There is a number listed online for my practice. It is not for people to call me up to chat or to do request pre-meetings, pre-talks with me before booking a session, no, or to give me their latest update, or to profess their love for me. Okay, that is not what that number is for. I mean, as much as I would love to honestly disconnect the number, legally I have to keep it up. Okay, but and I really wanted to share what I was going through, especially when, starting up the new business, and because it's all about building the new world, as the old world falls, we rise, we build on top of their ashes. And I wanted to share that experience because there are other master builders out there, and, we're doing this all together. We're building this new world together. Okay. But, to have people call me up out of the blue like that on my business number is not cool at all. It's an invasion of privacy. I know it's a public number, but that's not for you to do that. Okay. If you are interested in a session, there are directions on my website that are extremely easy to follow that say, here is a box, here's the time I'm available, put your availability, your email, your information, and that is how I contact you. And I'm very good about contacting people back very quickly, in less than 24 hours. So there is no need to call me to have a chat with me or to whatever, tell me what the latest news going on in your area is, or to do other things, do creepy stalker stuff. Okay, that's not cool. And I do block people's number once they do that. And once I do that, that means I won't even give you a session. Okay. And if you do it again, I will cut you off completely. I'll block you from all my social media. Because that's not cool. I give a lot of myself So, yo, there are hard boundaries here. Okay? There are hard boundaries here. If you want to give me information, you have something to share, I'm all open for sharing. People see on my community page or when I do my videos, even I shout out people all the time, every day, several times a day. I share information people send me constantly. So there is no need to be calling my business number to share stuff like that. Email, that's what it's for. So I'm like rethinking everything when it comes to the amount of information I share business wise, you know, and changing the name of, well, my business name is different anyway, but I was going to like share the whole thing and like do everything online. But, I don't want to be bombarded with even more phone calls. And I don't want to give out the new address of my office, the suite and stuff like that, or the name of it, and have people show up like they did last time when people knew my suite. And it's like I had clients in my office, and then I have people who found me online showing up out of the blue. While I have patients in my office, I don't want that kind of nonsense happening again, because I'm losing my patience with it. I really am. I really am. I really am. Okay. So I really needed to say that. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. It's not cool. Okay. With that being said, okay. Cause that really, I gotta tell you, that really knocks me off my game. I actually keep that phone off. Ever since I closed my office, I don't even have that phone on. And I turn it on like a couple of times a week to see if there are messages or text messages, and I'm being bombarded by people from social media calling my business number. Not cool. Any which ways. So I want to discuss this energy of the equinox, whether it's fall or spring in your area. It is still the equinox coming up on the 19th. And on the East Coast of America, it is at 11:49 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's tomorrow. I know it's late and stuff and it's during a weekday, but I really want to catch the energies when it happens, because the way it was shown to me, it was like tick, 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 tick. I heard the ticking clock and I actually saw it. It was like a clock up in the sky, and it looked like this, like these were the two planes, and it was like tick, 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 and boom, equinox. And then I was just shown a flood of energy coming through when it went like this, when it went even, and then it stayed like this for a while, and then it started moving like this, like that. It went like this on the equinox, and then it went like, started going like this. Okay. What that time span is, I don't know. I know this is the equinox. I know we were on like a countdown to the equinox when it became even like that and that portal formed. Yeah, I do know. What am I saying? I do know. I do know how long it's going to be like this. It's going to be like this till the end of 2020, the end of 2021. Then 2022 is when it goes like this. Yeah, what I've been saying. Thank you, Oversoul, for reminding me. So I'm like, do I know it? Yeah, I do know it. So this is like till December 31st, 2021. And then 2022, like that. That's the separation of the realms, okay? But remember, it hit like this, and then it's going to start going like this again, and then it's going to start separating like that. So that's the sequence. That's the way it was shown to me. So what came on me very strongly, the prayer meditation to do, which I'm going to start, I'll sign on at 11:45 Eastern Standard Time. Well, yeah, I'll sign on 11:45 Eastern Standard Time, and then we'll start, like, I'll give folks like 5-10 minutes to get it together and sign on so we can start the prayer meditation. It is we're praying for to give thanks and honor to all those who had sacrificed so much, including their own physical form, to help us get to this point. Because this is 0 point. That's what my oversoul was showing me. This equinox 2020, 0 point. It is 0 point. So That's 0 point. So we have to give thanks and honor to those who help us get to 0 point. I'm talking all those who sacrificed their lives in calling out everything, who lost their lives to try to get us to this point. Like, ooh, I get very upset every time I think about these guys. The lead guys from Soundgarden and from Linkin Park, and also like Julian Assange. He's still alive though, but I'm talking like even those who are still alive, like Nipsey Hussle. All those who like gave themselves up. The reporter, God, I forgot her name. The reporter who was suicided in Spain because she's the one who blew the spot of John of God, Oprah's buddy. She was murdered. Also, Kate Spade, one of my favorite designers, she was murdered. Red scarf, hanging. I forgot the chef's name. He was murdered also. Bernie Mac. Oh my God, I cried when Bernie Mac died. All those people who, whether they're famous or not famous, it doesn't matter, because plenty of people who's, like that doctor who called out Clinton and then whose wife was, murdered via a Mack truck hitting her car recently. All those holistic health practitioners and doctors who were murdered. All those people, Seth Rich, all those people who were murdered to get us to 0 point. We must give them honor and thanks. Okay, we're going to give them honor and thanks, and pour a little out for them, on the equinox. And also to proclaim, make our proclamation in honor of them, of their blood spilling. We also have to proclaim, give proclamation that we're going to do our highest and our best. And that's what we're going to give 24/7, our 100%, 24/7. Even though that's always been my motto as a kid, always to do my highest and my best, because that's the only thing that made me feel okay about being here in 3D Earth. Like this morning, I threw a total shit fit with my oversoul and the universe. I was like, listen, I've been doing my highest and my best since my crazy butt hit this earth. Okay. We're hitting 0 point. What I'm expecting to see now out of this 0 point, out of everything I've done and suffered and been through, I'm expecting to go big or go home. And that has always been my motto since I was a kid. Go big or go home. What is big for you? What is big for you is not big for me. What is big for me is not big for you. You know what I'm saying? So don't sit there and compare yourself. And I've had people do this. I'm just like, come on, get out of your little self-pity, your pity party, and focus. Okay. It's about going big or going home for yourself. What is big or going home for yourself? Like my daughter, her big or go home is having her own restaurant because she's a chef. Okay. Her big is not my big, even though that's one of them, having a restaurant. But it's for a different reason. So her big and my big are different. Like my older sister, her big is having her own assisted living. Okay. So, what is your big? It doesn't have to be having a business. Okay. What is your big? Is your big having a kid and raising that kid to your best ability? Having a family, getting married, having a family, having a baby. Is that your big or go home? Is that your big? Is your big, providing for your family? Is your big graduating with a degree in law and becoming like a civil rights attorney? Is your big, graduating from nursing school and like being an innovator, which I know someone, I was there with her nursing graduation, which was only 3 years ago. And now she's busy doing stuff in the White House and changing things around in 3 years. And she seems like such a cute, quiet little mousy girl. Hi, girl. You're probably watching me. But that blew my mind. I was just like, damn, go girl. Within 3 years, she was doing that because of her thesis. Took her that far. That is her bigger go home. What is your bigger go home? Okay. So we're going to do that. We're going to devote ourselves, do a devotion to our going big or going home. Okay. And also, I was shown this, and this has been in my ear for weeks now. And I was just like, oh, do I have to? Do I have to? Now I actually want to. Um, because we're at the 0 point, we're at that energy point where we could help release the disincarnate spirits that have been trapped in 2D and 3D by the dark ones. All those children, all those souls that were tortured, to steal their energy. They're trapped. They're disincarnate spirits. They're trapped. They're being used. They're being manipulated. And I have to say, and I know I'm going to get people coming at me, blah, 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 for this. I don't care. Okay. I am Haitian. I was born in Haiti. I know quite a bit about the voodoo religion, and there's quite a bit of evil in there, especially when it comes to using disincarnate spirits to possess people and making zombies and stuff like that. Don't freaking sit there and act like it's not part of it, because I know. All right. In fact, I helped rescue 2 people who were stuck in that shit. One of them, both of them are very close to me. One of them, she almost lost her life. Well, both almost lost their lives, but she was even closer to death. Okay. I've seen voodoo ceremonies, been there with the breaking of the chicken's neck and the drinking of the blood and this and that. I've seen it, been in the house, stood there in shock because someone I'm real close to is so desperate to have a guy that she went to some voodoo high priestess. And I didn't even know what was going on. We were both teenagers. Okay. So, and then that woman wanted me to become part of her coven because she knew how powerful I was and sent demons after me. I had to fight them. I remember I was 15 years old the first time I had something like that come. I mean, whoa. So don't even play me. Don't even. That shit has to stop. Okay. That's part of the wickedness and the evilness and the blood spilt on the land of Haiti and in Africa and in Cuba and in Brazil. All those who practice Santeria, and I know a lot about Santeria too. I got my Dominican in blood, my Cuban, my grandfather's Cuban. Don't even try me. I know this stuff inside out. My babysitter as a kid for many years was Cuban. This is how I learned how to do all of this stuff to begin with. And she taught us plenty about Santeria, me and my sisters, especially me and my older sisters. So don't even try me. I know. Okay, I know. So those disincarnate spirits, we're going to form a portal, because that portal is going to be open enough to help them set them free. We're at 0 point. We're at the reset point. And I'm going to make a second video that's going to include more of what's going on here in the 3D realm. The changes are going on. So that'll be video number 2 for the day. But right now, I just got super vortexy. Holy crap. Whoa, I feel like I'm in the vortex right now, just talking about it. It started spinning around me. So that vortex, we're going to be utilizing that vortex to help release the disincarnate spirits that have been trapped here so they can go and be restored and replenished and healed, right? So the angels can come get them. We're going to welcome in the angels, Archangel Michael, to bring in his army of angels, and those guardian angels are going to come get those souls now. That portal's going to be open. We're going to help hold that portal open so the souls can be taken out, okay? So let me show you what these energies look like. Visual aid, okay? Right here. I feel like I should have gotten the bigger cards. I have so much light emanating from me. You could see it from how crazy is this? I do not have lights on in my house at all, guys. This is just the energy. Can you see it? The energy emanating from me. Look at that from the cards. That's how much, and I could see it too. I could see my own aura all the time. Look at that. It's in my auric field. All right. So this is representing the Capricorn energy, okay? The devil in reverse. Because of where we are right now, it's in reverse. We are being released. So it's in reverse, all right? And what's in that Capricorn energy is you have the death card right here, which is representing the Pluto energy. Okay, and you have the sun card right here, which is representing the Jupiter energy. So as you can see in this death card, what's in the background? The sun is in the background. The sun is rising. Okay, this is where we are in this period. There is no consequence. There are no such thing as consequences. Why did everything pop off right now when it comes to lockdown and the coronavirus and everything going on right now? It's because of the time that we're in. It has everything to do with the Saturn Pluto conjunct. Okay, I'm sorry, the Pluto Jupiter conjunct in Capricorn. Okay, because the Capricorn energy also represents the third dimensional world. Well, we're changing from a third dimensional world into a higher four, fifth dimensional world. Okay, physical world, that is, because 5D is still physical. All right. So this represents the physical world. Okay. This represents the physical world. It's in reverse. All right. The way it was shown to me, because of the Jupiter energy and the Pluto energy that's here destroying, see, taking down the old, taking down the old structures, all of the old structures, taking them down. So this can rise, the new world, right? We build the new world. It must be built. Again, I have so many people, writing me with their rainbows and freaking lollipops and unicorns fart rainbows things, like, oh, you just let it be, let it be. Okay, you just sit there and you just let it be. I'll get to work. Okay, but don't coming over here. You can't get in. All right, you got to put in the sweat. All right, I'm a bit tiger mom right now. I was agitated from those phone calls, those messages I was listening to earlier. But this is so important, and it takes work. And I just feel like I need to light a fire under people's asses so they could work. Okay, so again, this is the Capricorn energy. This is the Jupiter energy. And Jupiter, as you know, expands everything. And this is the Pluto energy. And it's like Pluto's the last thing. So Pluto is just, and this conjunction hasn't happened like 100-something years. So this is the last thing, taking down all the old structures, everything in the physical world, in the physical. So this can rise. I'm sorry, I'm confused because I'm trying to do it off the camera. It's time for this to rise. Okay, so we're at that 0 point. All right, guys. So for that prayer, ceremony, meditation, have a white candle. Okay. Make sure you prep your white candle, clean off your white candle, and carve into it the symbols for Archangel Michael, Pluto, Jupiter, and Capricorn. Okay. So that is what you're going to be doing. Look it up. We're masters here, no hand holding. You can find the symbols for Pluto, Jupiter, Capricorn, and Archangel Michael. Carve them into the candle. The Archangel Michael symbols, like if you have a pillar candle, which is what I'm going to be using, it doesn't matter big or small. Figure it out. Just a white candle, okay? The Archangel Michael symbol, carve it on the top, carve it on the bottom. The symbols of Pluto, Jupiter, and Capricorn, carve it around the actual candle itself, okay? And you can put 2020 on it also. Write that down, 2020 for the year, okay? So that is what's going on. Have whatever crystal you want, okay? Whatever floats your boat. All right, so that's going to, I'll put the notification. I'll make it up. I'll put it in my community page. 11:45 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Figure out the time yourself. There are conversion times. Don't ask me what's the time. Figure out the time. We're grown folks here. If you can't roll with it, then I ain't for you. That's all I got to say. All right. Like I said, we have a lot to do, short amount of time to do it. There's a lot going on right now. You can feel the tension in the air. Yeah, we just have a lot to do. And it's these next couple of weeks that we're held inside around the world because we're going through a hard reset. Second video will show you exactly why we need this hard reset. Oh, dear God, boy. I just me. That's all I could say. Oy vey. Okay. why this world needs such a hard reset of all the major structures. This is, I will show you in video number 2. Okay, so follow me to video number 2. Okay, QV out. Talk to you guys later. We got this.